I just like to say a special good evening to Ivan Brewster, who I knew from I was a youngster in London, one of the people who sort of took note of my early work, my early efforts at poetry. Professor Ball, Mervyn Morris, who nurtured me from I was a youth, back in the early 70s. I would like to say thank you to Dr. Herbert Miller, who introduced me to the Jamaican Reggae Massive on my only reggae performance in Jamaica. We'll talk about that later on. And I would like to, although he's not here, I would like to pick up Linton Kwesi, who gave me some exposure on the radio when my records came out in the 70s. I'd also like to pick up Elise Kelly, because every time I'm in Jamaica and I happen to hear one of my records on the radio, it's usually on her program on IRFM. And I'd also like to say thank you to Muta, who always invites me to come on this program, even if it's just to ridicule me. Okay, well, I am not in my comfort zone tonight because I normally do these things, I always write them down because I don't like to waffle. But Carolyn kept on insisting, oh, I forget to big up Carolyn for I forgot to big up Carolyn for our sterling efforts in institutionalizing University as the global center for reggae studies. She insisted that I didn't give her a formal lecture. She said, even though it's a public lecture, Linton, it's not a lecture, it's a talk. Don't write, don't bother come read nothing. So I'm not going to read nothing, I'm just going to waffle. But by way of introductory remarks, I would like to read something. My lifetime in reggae music is multifaceted. From teenage rocksteady enthusiast and record collector, to student of reggae, journalist, recording artist and performer, broadcaster and record company entrepreneur. Looking back, I am sometimes astonished that for nearly 40 years, I've had the good fortune to have been able to sustain a career as a reggae artist on the global stage. Why astonished? Because I had no ambition to pursue a career in popular music. I'm a wannabe academic. Yes, I idolized Ken Booth, Alton Ellis, Slim Smith, Pat Kelly, and other rocksteady singers in my youth. I wish that I could play organ like Jackie Mitto, and I absolutely loved those rocksteady bass lines. However, it was not apparent to me, or anyone else for that matter, that I had any musical talent when I was a youth. My journey to a career in reggae music was a circuitous one, the result of fortuitous encounters and events. It began with black radical and revolutionary politics and poetry. And let me begin from the beginning. As you know, I'm from Clarendon, from Chapelton. I spent the first 7 years of my life there, and then I went to live in a place called Sandy River, at the foot of the Bullhead Mountains near James Hill. And I spent that time there with my grandmother. John LaRose, the Trinidadian poet and publisher, one of my mentors, in one of his poems had a line that went, what we leave, we carry. What we leave, we carry. And he was talking about migration and historical and cultural continuity. I quote that line because when the Jamaican diaspora in England, to which I belong, left Jamaica, we brought Jamaica with us to England. As a youth growing up in England, reggae, when I went to England, Jamaican popular music, that was in 1963, I just really began to take off the ska music. And the developments that happened here in Jamaica in music parallel were mirrored in England. By the time I was a teenager, we had already developed a sound system network on a similar basis to the sound system culture here in Jamaica. And some of the sound systems took on names of the sound systems here, you know, like Sir Coxsone and Duke Reid and so on. They weren't the real Sir Coxsone or the real Duke Reid, but, you know. So I grew up listening to all the records that people of my age were listening to right here in Jamaica. The first record I bought at the age of 14 was a tune by Roy Shirley called Hold Them. I don't know if you remember that.
Oh, yes.
And I started, I became a reggae, a collector of Jamaican music from that time on. But when reggae emerged, reggae was really a rebel music with its anti-colonial sentiments and its rude boy stance and its Rastafarian ethos and so on. And my generation, if people turn off their mobiles please, my generation of black youth in Britain, for us, reggae music was a force around which we coalesced, which youth, the culture of Jamaica in England coalesced. It offered us an independent sense of identity because we were in an environment of racial hostility, and we fell back on our Jamaican roots. We began to valorize our Jamaican roots and appreciate our Jamaican culture even more. So reggae music was very important, and it formed the basis of a subculture of resistance to racial oppression for the youth of my generation.